What's up, Dominators? It's Tyler here, and I am so excited about today's video. But first, I want to say thank you. Thank you guys so much for all of your responses to everything so far. Your feedback, your comments, your stories and testimonials, your questions. It's been amazing, and it seems like everyone is excited, and we are excited too. And so I want to say thank you guys so much for everything so far. In fact, all of your questions and feedback are where this video is coming from anyway. So I am here today to answer lots of questions. I want to teach you some things, and it's going to be great. So let's just jump right in. To remind you guys from our previous videos, and for those of you that maybe this is the first video that you've caught so far of the ones that we've made, we've got a brand new SEO affiliate domination training coming, and we are almost done. It's coming in hot, and we'll be able to tell you more in the coming days. We are so excited because it all comes from the last several years of building sites and all that we've learned that did work, and all the things that we put time and effort into that didn't work. And then not only that, but in the last year plus with our elite program, the stuff that really produced results, moved the needle, and made those commissions come in. And so it's all about, here's X and Y. And if you spend your time doing X, that will produce results. And if you spend your time doing Y, it won't really make much of a difference. So we've got a brand new training based on tons and tons of results from literally hundreds of students in SEO affiliate domination, and dozens of students from the last year alone in the elite program. And we are so excited to release this new training, and we can't wait. And it's not going to be much longer. So I want to teach you something today that I think will absolutely help you crush it with this process. And honestly, I think it'll help you get along in life pretty well. This is one of my absolute most favorite things to talk about and to teach, and I'm excited. So I'm going to jump right to it. I'm going to share my screen with slides, and here we go. All right. Today, I want to teach you about and talk about zero resistance marketing. This is the heartbeat of this strategy. This is why this strategy works, and it works for anyone, and it works for everyone, and it just works. This is the heartbeat of it all. And zero resistance marketing, I've got to give full credit to Greg for coming up with this, for creating this term and this idea. And it's because of his weakness, and by extension mine. We're not salespeople. Like, we're just not the hardcore closer, the go and just stand on stage next to Russell Brunson and just have everybody running to the back of the room, okay? Something that many of you have said in your feedback and in conversations that I've had that I absolutely love is that, people have said, Tyler, like you, Greg, and Kevin, like, you're just real people. You're just down to earth. This industry is so hypey. And what I love about you guys is that you do this and you teach this, and you're not hypey, and that's exactly who we are. And so in not being people that just go and stand on stages and fill rooms with people, what we do, this process was born out of finding a way to make money online without doing any of that. We're not salespeople. We're not big, just get in front of the world and sell stuff people. And so we had to come up with a solution for our weakness, and that is where zero resistance marketing was born. So, zero resistance marketing. What is zero resistance marketing? It's a philosophy that allows you to be successful at selling without having to convince people to buy a product or change their mind. Instead of trying to sell them on a different or related product, we simply confirm their pre-existing beliefs about a product or a service that they already want and offer that to them, okay? We remove friction by simply giving people what they already want. We want to stack the odds in our favor as much as possible and to make the decision for them to buy as simple, seamless, and painless as possible. So here's an example, guys. Like if you're promoting ClickFunnels, all right, what so many people try to do promoting a product like ClickFunnels is go after the lead pages and Samcarts and GrooveFunnels of the world and try to convince those people that ClickFunnels, which is a similar tool, is better. But you're already up against a person that's already made a decision to use that tool. Maybe they believe that that's a superior tool. Maybe they've already got a lot of their business planted in that tool, or maybe they know someone that uses it, so they plan on building their business on that tool. You're going up against a lot of resistance, okay? So instead of targeting lead pages keywords and trying to convince them that ClickFunnels, which is similar tool, is better, just reinforce the people who are looking for lead pages. Just reinforce their pre-existing beliefs about lead pages. Confirm that it's an excellent solution. Tell them why by listing a couple of key benefits. Hey, if you're wanting to build pages that convert and collect those leads and be able to mail those leads over in the future and build an info product business by building a membership site, then lead pages is a great choice. You're making a great choice. Pat them on the back and just sell them lead pages. Don't try to convince them otherwise. Don't try to convince people by going after ClickFunnels terms that lead pages is better, and don't try to convince people going after lead pages terms that ClickFunnels is better. Just people that are looking for ClickFunnels, pat them on the back, tell them it's great, and send them to it. People that are looking for lead pages, pat them on the back and send them to it. When you do that, you remove resistance. You take away resistance of having to go up against what they want, and you simply piggyback on what they already want. So, to give a quick example of a branded keyword, if they're searching for ClickFunnels, send them to ClickFunnels. If they're searching for lead pages, send them to lead pages. If they're searching for GrooveFunnels, send them to GrooveFunnels. If they're searching for Samcart, send them to Samcart. And with generic keywords, if someone is searching for information about brain fog, then simply send them to a solution, a supplement, or something that helps with brain fog. And what's so great is, being a generic keyword, there's not a product called brain fog, right? That's not the name of a product. That's simply a problem. So send them to a solution, aka a product that you can sell as an affiliate. Connect their question to a solution, an answer. And what is that answer? A product that helps with brain fog, that when they purchase it, you get paid. Solve their problem and get paid without going up against any resistance whatsoever about trying to convince them maybe they don't have brain fog, maybe they're dealing with something else, or all these things that you could try to get into. No, pat them on the back. Affirm that brain fog is real, that it affects a lot of people, that they are dealing with it, that it really, really sucks, but there is a solution, and life won't suck when they get the solution. It's that simple. No resistance. This is a very simple way to make sales without having to be good at copywriting, sales, and all the things. Zero resistance marketing is the heartbeat of our strategy. We just sell people what they want. That's what's so powerful about this process. That's why this process works. So you see, and this gets into some really interesting points. See, the problem with owning a brand is, like, you need people to buy your stuff. And you have to convince people of this, okay? You have to sell them the demand for your product and then the supply. That is the crux of so much to do with sales, is having to actually sell someone on the demand, which is 90% of the battle, and then sell them the supply, which is 10% of the battle. We skip ahead of the 90% and we target people that are already have the demand, and then we just sell them the supply. Listen, when you've got to sell the demand, it's a harder sell. Listen, if they want Twinkies and you have a bunch of Twinkies, it's an easy sell. We are literally selling Twinkies to people who have money and want Twinkies. And if they want celery, then we sell them celery. We don't try to convince a person who wants Twinkies that celery is better. We don't try to convince people that want celery that it's okay to eat a Twinkie. We just sell Twinkies to people who want Twinkies and celery to people who want celeries. We just grease the slide, affirm what they already want, affirm what they already believe about it. We grease the slide and we push. Listen, think about sports teams, all right? Like, don't try to get somebody to hate their team and like another one. Just sell them their team's gear, okay? You're not going to change their mind, their love for their team. It's like religion, right? People are so serious. So just sell them a jersey for their team. Choose their side. Agree with them. This reduces tension. Instead of trying to get a Yankees fan to convert to a Mets fan and then buy a Mets jersey, just sell them a Yankees jersey. And then guess what? We're affiliates, so we can sell all the things. We can sell all the things. We can sell Yankees jerseys to Yankees fans, Mets jerseys to Mets fans, celery to people that want celery, Twinkies to people that want Twinkies, and we can do this forever. It's absolutely powerful. And if you're thinking that all of this is so simple, it is. Yes, that's the point. That's the point. Zero resistance marketing, that is the point. This process, that is the point. To take people who are searching for something and take them straight to that thing, and then they buy that thing and we get paid and we can sell all the things. So I want to walk through a unique example right now to really drive home zero resistance marketing. So this is our process, guys. We identify a product, we gather the keywords, we generate a website, we send the traffic to an offer and collect commissions. All right. So I want to walk you through this today, and I just want to talk about some more things where you'll realize how powerful zero resistance marketing is and can be in your life. So this is an MLM product. Okay. This business, doTERRA, is an MLM, and I don't think that I need to sit here and define multi-level marketing or network marketing. You guys know what that is. So listen, in the context of zero resistance marketing, here's the problem with MLM and network marketing. All right. You are trying to first sell the demand. And then when you finally go up against all of people's objections, then you finally sell the supply. And it's got a low success rate, and it's very hard, and it takes a lot of work, okay? In zero resistance marketing, we skip to the part of just selling the supply to the demand that the customer already has. Okay, so remember the sports example? When you're trying to convert a Yankees fan to a Mets fan, sell a Mets jersey, you're trying to sell the demand, which is much harder than to sell just the supply. So with zero resistance marketing, they already have a problem and they know it and they're aware of it and they're already looking for a solution. We are at the point in the process of only having to give them what they are already looking for. We simply sell them what they want. So with zero resistance marketing, you're not doing any selling. You're just connecting people with what they already want. They are already aware of the problem and they already have the demand. No convincing, simply connecting. That's huge. You're not convincing anybody of anything. You're simply connecting a problem to a solution. So we call this MLM minus the suck. So this is the crux of door-to-door sales and all sales, most sales, if you will. Cold calling and all that kind of stuff. They're looking for a needle in a haystack. They have to knock on doors or make calls to person after person just to find somebody who's home, who will answer the phone or open the door. Then most of these people just don't need what they're selling at all, okay? They eventually have to find at random someone who has the demand. But they still have to sell the supply. What if the other person just ordered a different product on Amazon? So close, but no cigar, no sale. And they have to start over again at the next store and the next store and the next and the next and the next. I love this process because we are the exact opposite of a door-to-door salesman. We use zero resistance marketing. We wake up to people in the morning bursting down our door to rush in and get exactly what they want, and they know that we have it. This is a much more powerful way to sell. People are searching for something. They know we have the solution. They're already problem aware, solution aware, and they are ready to pull out their card and buy, and they are coming and looking for the supply. This is a much more powerful way to sell. Zero resistance marketing. How does it work with MLM and network marketing? We just go after the keywords for all the essential oils and all the other products and just send people who are already searching for those straight to that product. No convincing, no selling demand. When you remove selling demand, you remove 90 to 95% of the work of selling. And zero resistance marketing in this process with organic traffic on Google and long tail keywords, which I'm going to get to in a minute, you're just connecting people. You're not convincing, you're just connecting people with this process. And I think it's absolutely powerful. Guys, we're just digital traffic directors. Do you see how powerful this is? We're just digital traffic directors. We're just connecting traffic people to an offer, a product or service that they are already searching for, whether it's by name with branded keywords or because they have a problem like brain fog. They already want it. We connect people who want to get to a certain destination with that destination. It's so powerful. And we do that by simply gathering the keywords, generating a website, which is all point and click and copy and paste, sending people that want doTERRA or want this oil or any other product under the sun. Guys, this is all we're doing. We pat them on the back, we grease the slide, we push them down, and here's the deal. It's a win-win-win. They are happy, the vendor or the brand is happy, and we are happy. It's a win-win-win. Nobody loses in this process. Nobody loses in this process, and that to me is absolutely powerful. And then, of course, lastly, the best part, collect commissions, aka get paid. Get paid that easily without the door-to-door, without the phone calls, without the face-to-face, without trying to get every friend and family member and every person that we've ever known and every person that they've ever known on the phone with us to sell them an insurance policy or to get them to buy into our latest and greatest MLM that won't be around in 3 years. Did you catch that? I kid. But with this process, you no longer have to sell the demand. And the traffic, aka people, customers, eyeballs, the people that have a problem and need a solution and need your solution will come along naturally because of the organic traffic that we're going after with long tail keywords, already problem aware, already solution aware, and looking for that solution and asking questions about that solution. And we simply put hooks out there in the water. We cast a net out there to scoop those up, take them right where they want to be. And again, it's a win-win-win. They win, the vendor wins, and we win. And I absolutely love that. And that is zero resistance marketing. So let me bring it home right now. Here's what I love. This process just works by the nature of this process. Because we're going after organic traffic, because we're going after people who are already searching for these long tail keywords, we never have to sell demand, only supply. You know what that tells me? This process, anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. See, you don't have to already have your own offer or already have a skill set where if you're good at these three things, this will put fuel on that fire and help you succeed. Anyone can come in here and just pick a product and get the keywords and get content because everything's already out there and put it all together with this process. The sky is the limit and there are billions of products and there are new ones every day. Anyone can do this. You can do this. Anyone that you know that wants to make money online can do this because it's absolutely powerful and it doesn't require any skill, any creativity, any ingenuity. It's just curating and putting together the pieces that are already out there. Zero resistance marketing plus affiliate marketing plus organic traffic is the perfect combination. So in the first video, we talked about your true competition and the fact that when it really comes down to it, the people that will take action and continue to take action with confidence is so slim that if you choose to take action as well, you will get results. Of all the 8 billion people on earth, you are not competing with effectively anyone. And then we talked about hooks in the water. That with all these long tail keywords, we're going after all the fish in the sea. We're not casting a rod and a reel with a hook on it. We're putting a hook in the water for every single fish, and we know we're going to catch something. And then today with zero distance marketing, just to drive it all home. It's a powerful, powerful process and a powerful way for anyone to step in and start making money online. And I absolutely love it. And the results that we've gotten for the last 5+ years is amazing. And just students continue to get results that have been around. New students come in and get results, and it just is continuing on. And we couldn't be more excited about this new training to take it all to the next level and crush it in the coming year. And we are super excited, and all of that will be done soon. And so now I want to answer some questions because of all the amazing feedback that you guys have given us. So I'm going to go into some Q&A. Okay, this question comes from a comment on a video. Do you strictly recommend sticking to expired domains, or do exact match new domains still perform well? So let me talk about domains. Expired domains are the best way to get traction the fastest, okay? But that's not your only strategy. If you build out on a new domain, not even exact match, just a new domain, you can see those sites get traction over time. And the good thing is that, you know, if you're in the hosting niche, you can kind of get a generic sounding hosting domain, something just related to web hosting or website hosting, and put that in the domain, build out a site on it, a mass page site on it, and let it marinate for a while. I have multiple sites that I've had for the last 2, 3, 4 years that are on new domains, and they still get impressions and clicks and traffic to the offer, and I do make commissions from them. Expired domains are the bread and butter. That's mostly what I do, but for the sake of experimentation, every now and then I'll build out on a new domain, and I have had that work. And with exact match, that also is a valid strategy. It does work. The one thing you've got to be careful with there is if you get, say, in the hosting realm, a larger brand like SiteGround, they will slap you. They will come around and offer you a cease and desist if you try to put SiteGround in the name. But that won't always happen with smaller vendors. And so when you're just promoting this like launch on JVZoo or Warrior Plus or something, if that's what you were doing, or a product on ClickBank that's just smaller, it's not a mega huge offer, you can usually go exact match and just grab the .net or the .org or something to the .com that they use, and it works. I've seen it work. It's worked for me, but I've had students delve into that territory a lot more, and it worked. So yes, we have seen that work firsthand. So expired domains are definitely the bread and butter. You can buy a new domain just with something kind of niche specific, or even go towards exact match or having certain words in the domain as well. And those are going to take longer typically, and expired domains usually kick in quicker just because they already have some juice. And so when you go big enough and wide enough and after enough products and build out on lots of domains, you know, you'll find expired domains that tend to, the rubber meets the road quicker and get traction quicker. So that's all firsthand experience, and that's this kind of some answer to that question. The next question is, what are your thoughts on, or do you promote more than one product on a site? I currently do not. It works best with this process to build out a site, go after one product, the content's there for it, all the keywords, spin your articles, and have them all going to one place. It gets far more complicated when you're trying to send some of the content, some of the posts here, and there's some plugins and things where you can have it do specific things based on the keyword in the title or URL. But that gets really, really complex. It's better to just build sites that go after one product each. And I wanted to read this comment because I love it so much. Somebody said, I've taken multiple 2K plus courses, and this is the only one that I got consistent success from. I absolutely love that. I love it too. And they said, and the best part is that you can make money without having to send strangers a bunch of DMs or make YouTube videos or post 4 TikToks a day like a lot of the other programs and things teach. I absolutely love that. Once you build these sites, it just takes a little while. You can really get it down to just 20, 30, 40 minutes to build a site, put it out there, and just let it work for you as a passive asset. That is one of the most important things about this process. Combine that with the fact that this is the only one netting consistent results. I absolutely love that. I wanted to talk about something from our most recent coaching call in Elite that came up, and it was just so cool. Somebody said, I love getting on these calls because, sometimes just being isolated and alone and just sitting down and picking products and building sites can just feel like you're out in the middle of the desert. But this amazing community is a place where we can really keep celebrating results and also just kind of know that there's other people doing this too, and that consistent action nets consistent results, and just keep people motivated to keep picking products and keep building sites and keep building that commission pipeline. And in community comes accountability. And this is what somebody said in one of the form submissions. They said, I could use the money excuse, but there's always a way to find the resources. Truth. So my answer would be accountability. I need more accountability and focus to implement the system that you shared with me. Massive action and consistency are what I feel it takes. That is so true. And I love it because this community is so amazing to stay results focused and stay away from some of just the pain, the mundane of being in the lab and building sites, but coming back to a group of people who are doing that and celebrating wins and constantly learning and growing your skill set in this as you do it, and taking ownership of this process until you just are seeing results grow month by month by month. And I would encourage you guys, find accountability partners in the group. Add them as a friend, send them a message and just say, hey, do you want to keep each other accountable so that we just keep taking consistent action? What better place than here in this group and in this community? That is something that if you'll break the ice, think about how much that could accelerate your results. What if something that right now might take you a couple of years to get to because of just how you'll drag your feet alone, that just having someone that you've got to report to every week may get you moving much, much faster and turn that into a couple of months. And so, yeah, this is a great community, and find accountability partners within it. Here's a fun one that we've talked about a lot in our Elite coaching calls. Somebody said that knowing a top-notch SEO that keeps telling me that spinning, etc., won't work now. Listen, we throw a lot of SEO science out of the window. Here's why it works. Because there are so many long tail keywords that there's virtually no content out for, that when we finally give Google something, it says, ooh, hey, I have something now that answers this question. It's that simple, and it's never going to end. The long tail keywords, there's only going to be more of them every day for the things that already exist, as well as new things that they will exist for every single day moving forward. Here's a good one. Knowing when to shut sites down and then when to scale and add more sites. We cover all of that strategy in the new training. Literally, when you build it, to the next thing that you should circle back and do and win, to the next thing you should circle back to do and win, to the next thing you should circle back to do and win. And if it isn't doing X by Y time, when that domain just may not be a winner, and how to evaluate when you're getting traffic to an offer and if that offer is doing well. All of that is stuff that we talk about, and it's really, really cool. A couple more. Here's one I like. They said literally a step-by-step formula. I am not a logical, linear thinker and tend to jump all over the place. And if I get stuck and I get distracted, I end up missing a step and messing up, usually on a technical thing. So I love that, because this new course, this new training, is very straightforward. It's just follow the steps from beginning to end and rinse and repeat for the next product and the next product and the next product. So the course and the way this new training is laid out is literally from step 1 to step 5, all the way through. Just do this over and over and over. And I love that. Here's a good one. What's been holding you back? Information overload. Information overload. I get it. And this new training is very, very short and to the point and step by step for exactly that reason, exactly on purpose. It's just as important what you don't include as what you do, and we have simply included what you need to succeed without all the rest. And it's literally just starts at step 1 and moves through, and it's designed that way on purpose for exactly this reason. It'll only take you a couple of hours to go through, not even a couple of hours, to go through it all and then just go back through it and take action. That's it. We just want to give you a strategy to succeed. We don't want to give you information overload. We don't want to have you going in multiple directions. We want to set a laser sight on the bullseye and get you there. And that's exactly what we've done. There are a lot more questions and comments and things that have been submitted so far. And so I'm going to make more videos just addressing those. Thank you for letting me teach you about your true competition, hooks in the water, and zero resistance marketing over the previous videos. I may have a little bit more that I want to teach you, but I want to answer your questions. And so I'm going to use the next video in a couple of days to answer a lot more of your questions. And I want to zoom out for just a minute. I love the fact that just take this training, take this recipe, if you will. It's not a template. A template gives you instructions, but you have to go find the ingredients to plug in. It's a recipe. It's the ingredients and the instructions. Take this recipe, and what I love, if we zoom out for a minute and just forget about all the technicals, it's this: consistent action nets consistent results. And I absolutely love that. And the results have been there for years, and they continue to come in every day. And that is absolutely powerful. Anyone can use this system to get results, which means that not only can you have passive income, can you have this happening in your life, but you can confidently promote this to anyone to help them as well. And so I'll have a video coming again soon, teaching you a little bit more, answering your questions, and opening the cart for the new training. I am super excited about it. We are super excited about it. You guys are super excited about it. And so I will see